already know where the accident is. I'm on 85. Where is there always an accident on 85 in Gwinnett County? There's your answer right there. 2 right lanes blocked. Every day. I know who causes it too. I gotta finish the video. You know something though? I would have been involved in this because I would have been in the same exact location probably 30 minutes ago? But after I got out of the shower, something told me to stop and cut my hair. So I spent 30 minutes cutting my hair. I know the importance of time out here. Whenever you have a feeling to do something, that intuition, that something's got to be done, and it involves you, you need to stop and do it, no matter what it is. There it is right there in the right-hand lane. Why can't people get out of the lane when they say right-hand lane closed at Jimmy Carter? Welcome to a new spot. Never been here before. Discovered it many years ago, thanks to Google Earth. A lot of people out today. You're about to see it in a minute. Trying to film some cool scenes, but people keep staring at me like they haven't seen a human being before. Look at that beautiful grass. One of those heavily crowded suburban places. Little Mulberry Park. Judging from the images on Google Earth, this place might be really big. Sun's not going to be out today. It's just going to peek out from behind the clouds once every 30 minutes. Still a beautiful day though. I keep praying for the rain, but you know what? It's not going to rain. It's not going to rain until my vacation. That's 3 weeks away. There's one main reason why I came out here today. Because I was researching this place a couple of years ago when I discovered it on Google Maps. It's like summer camp out here. Every day is like summer camp. It is. Every day for us is like summer camp. Oh, look at all the fish. There's hundreds of them in here. Look at that. You guys crazy. I know I'm waiting for more rain to fill it up. Even more. You are 9. I am 9. Huh. But I have no control over the weather. None whatsoever. I did pray for some nice sunny days for the spring and summer for me to get out and do things like this. But they didn't have to take it so literally. I even took it back. I said I'm willing to sacrifice many days just so it can rain. and they won't even budge. I don't know what I can do about it. Nothing at all, to be honest with you. They're the ones in charge, not me. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. One of the main reasons I came out here was to explore the landscape. I'm assuming from past images that I've seen on the historical aerials that they have some massive trees of life out here, possibly. Maybe if they're not massive, they're still ancient. I mean, look at that beautiful landscape right there. Imagine the blue sky with the white clouds right here, with no people walking. Imagine that scene. So this being the first time I'm coming out here means that I'm definitely going to have to come back because I know what kind of images I can get when the weather's just perfect. Wonder what kind of fall foliage they produce out here. And the grass even makes it more perfect. The contrast between light and dark, the dark green leaves on the trees with the golden tones of the grass kind of blend the image just perfectly. Little Mulberry Park. I don't want to say this the wrong way, but I read a story about a month ago when I was trying to research this place. I'm never in the area, and it's not that easy to get to. But I was researching this location. Turns out back in like the mid-'80s, go figure, some idiot developers purchased the land and wanted to do what? They wanted to develop the land, of course, build subdivisions, and wipe this place out. Hello, White Oak. You're our first example of the day of what we're looking for. Humongous. 135 years old. But she has lost part of the limb, part of her soul. Has been pulled down probably from the developers. Yeah, but I read a story that developers came out here and they surveyed the land, all that kind of stuff, and they kept coming across these mounds of rocks. I think it was 89 or 189. Piles of rocks, boulders. Deep out in the woods. I think it was out here though. I'm not really sure. But it turned out that it was a Native American burial ground. I think either 89 or 189. Out in the woods. And they had to halt the development, which is a great thing because look at what you have now. Look at this place. This is what you have without a bunch of houses or condos starting from the 480s. You have something more spectacular. I definitely got to be coming out here more. I mean, look at that. How many photographers come out here and try to get the landscape? This is the place to come. I don't go to state parks like I used to, though. I don't. Another specimen. Beautiful tulip tree right here. Probably about 160 years old on this one. I know contrast is a little bit dark. Never seen a tulip tree like this before. Ancient. Ancient for what it is, really. Now you're wishing the blue sky was out with the puffy white clouds. That would have been yesterday. Looks like it's clearing out though. I don't know if this is an all-day thing for us today. Well, I didn't get here till like 1:30 though, cause of traffic getting up here on 85. Oh, check that out. Nope, this one. This one. I think that's what that is. Beautiful. We haven't gotten to the woods yet. Who knows what's in the woods as far as trees go. Might be nothing but a bunch of 30-year-old pine trees. We will not be walking through the grass. You already know why. Hey, check that scene out right here. Look at that. Everything is a scene. Seems like what it's going to be out here. But would it be any different if the grass was green? I mean, would it be better if the grass was green? I don't know if I'll be jetting off into the woods or not. I'm not really dressed for it though. I have shorts on today for the first time in the summer, besides being on a kayak. Mm-mm-mm. Glad to make it out today for the first time to explore this place. What the heck is that? Concrete slab? Maybe it's part of the walkway. I don't know. Possibly. It's crazy though. Haven't seen any maps out here yet. All I gotta do is just pull up Google Maps. Oh yeah, here it is right here. There's the trail. Crazy. What do we have here? East Meadow Trail, 1 mile. Is that it? Moderate grades, of course. Yield to foot traffic. So I take it bikes are allowed. You mean I could have gone and explored through here in less than 30 seconds? But who would want to do that in 30 seconds though? The Meadow. Cross country trail. I might have misjudged a couple things though, because I mean the trail itself, this asphalt trail that shows up on the map, it might be longer than I thought, which means the wooded area might be absolutely humongous. But when I was doing my research for the area, for this place when I was doing my research. I think there are like softer trails off the beaten path that cut through the region, that cut through the landscape. But see, that's why it's tough to come to state parks and stuff like this, county parks, city parks. Because once you go out to one or two, and then you go to the rest, that just means they eventually start looking exactly the same. Wonder who built that neighborhood. Probably about 83 years old. Glad they let that one live. Hey, there's one of those old school farming gates right there. Check that out. Talk about contrast. It's the access gate. Probably an old road that cut through the forest. And that was the entrance and exit. And then they sold to the developer back in 2014 or something. I think that's a red oak. I can tell now. It's a red oak. Probably about a 99 years old. You know, Aaron Judge number. Oh yeah, she's quite large. I can tell right now. I'm looking right at her. If that's a pin oak, she's only about 35. But if it's a southern red oak, she's probably tipping on about 112. Yeah, get a good look. Yeah, she's a red oak. Thank the Lord they let her live. You know what I was thinking? There's definitely got to be some kind of signal tree out here. In the woods. Gotta be. We'll have to find it later when I come back. Many times later. This is only exploring session number 1. With possibly 15 to go. You're talking about 7 years of coming out. Man, check that out. You guys need to get the film producers up here. Do some of your scenes in a place like this. You don't get places like this that often. You'll just have to Photoshop the tops of the houses out of the image in the background. I'm trying to see if I can get one of those eerie feelings. That the natives are still around out here, chilling, living it up. Where does this lead? This is where the trail ends on the map. But if it ends on the map, where's it going to take us? I'm thinking, this is probably not what it is. Like I was talking about earlier. Probably just from the farming days. I mean, look at me out here. I don't even have socks on. Oh, it's a deer. Hello. Yeah, these are from the farming days. Gotta be. Because the picture I was looking at online, where they said they discovered those things, it was in a grassy area. You know, the bamboo grass that likes to grow up to the knees, the beautiful heavenly spots. It was one of those type places. It wasn't up on a hill like this. It was like down low, down below. And these aren't even real piles either. Man, I'm gonna have to hold off for a couple of minutes. There's like 5 deer up in here, chilling. There's a baby right there, a doe, a fawn, whatever you call them. Cute. There's the mom, there's the baby, and there's the dad right there. They're just going to take their precious time. They're going to make us wait on purpose. I guess they're trying to get me to notice something. Could be right under my nose. Probably trying to get me to respect them and turn back around and go in a different direction. There might be something out there that can't be missed and shouldn't be missed. There's a crap load of rocks all over the place, these boulders. If I see any Budweiser cans from 1977 with bullet holes in them, I'm gonna go all crazy. I don't see any intersecting trails, though. We might, from the looks of the satellite image. This is a large wooded extension, but there's got to be trails that intersect because how big it is. There's no way there can't be any trails out of here. Always got to find one of these. There's always going to be one of these. You're probably going to say, see what it says on it. I know what it says. Congratulations, happy birthday, all that kind of stuff. Congratulations on your graduation. That looks like a graduation balloon to me. Oh, birthday, happy birthday. Yeah, go figure. What should I do? Let me go ahead and add it to the pocket. Get the garbage out of here. Man. You know what? That's why these things are so frustrating. I mean, there's never a treasure at the end of them. Never. Never a treasure. Nothing hanging on. Look at the color in that. It's all over the place out here, though. We're close by a trail. I hear people over here. Sounds like a kid. Check this out. Why am I whispering? No one out here. There's a road up here. Look at this perfect line. And look at this 90-degree angle. What a boring video. Dang. Laws of nature at their best. Talk about geometry. This is getting pretty bad up in here. I'm getting like a hateful feeling. Not against me. There had to be some old homestead up here though. There's a clearing in the trees. I haven't pinged my location on the map yet, but I'm not too far from the trail. But get a load of this though. I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I know you're talking about the good old country boys back in the 50s through like the 70s, probably back from like the 1920s through the 1960s and 70s, when there was no law out here, no law enforcement. And you could be out here like being on Stone Mountain back in the 1850s, and you can carve your name for 6 days straight and no one will walk by. Idiots, man, what the heck? Let's hope whatever they're digging for they didn't find, you know. We're probably less than a couple of thousand feet from the road. Let's hope that these were not graves. Whatever they were digging for, I want to know what it was. I mean, look at this. That's ridiculous. About 6 feet long. They were probably just digging. These couldn't have been graves. No way. I mean, look at the geology on the side. That's natural. On the edges, that's natural. But they were probably digging for graves up here. They had to have been. But they missed. Thankfully. Hopefully. How do I end up in places like this though? I don't know. My instinct just carries me around. Probably part of their own house or something. There's another digging spot right there. There's another one. Maybe, maybe not. You're going to say, do one of your masterpiece EVP sessions. And you'll find the truth like you always do. There's mounds all over the place out here. I think there's an old road. I'm not talking about mounds. I'm talking about people been digging with backhoes and all, probably. They could have been digging for gold. You know, we are in that region. Here we are at the top. The old road. But you know what? Old road means what? Old dumping grounds. But we're on park space, you know, you can't take that thing. I'm just worried at the moment, guys. I'm really scared about something. I am. Oops, I just ran into a spider web. Here's another one. They're the exact same width and the exact same depth and the exact same length. I know they look like graves. I'm getting the ones that hear a chance to know me out here. But I see something. I see something. Hold on. It's to my left. You'll see it in a minute. Watch where you step. You're welcome. Thought I heard somebody say thank you. These have got to be just piles of rocks, though. I mean, these can't be graves, can they? You're gonna say, stupid, why don't you run an EVP session? You know they know English. They do. You know they know English. Because they're around. They are. Their soul's just like yours, always going to be around in many respects. Maybe when you're on the other side. I thought about this. On how everything I get in my videos is always English. And I'm like, how do you know English? Even if you're foreign, how do you know English? How does God know English? How does Muhammad know English? How do all the other ones know English? How does Yeshua know English? Because they're infinite out here. They have the time to figure it out. They have time to learn English. They're around you more than you could ever imagine. They know all languages. It's almost like once you go on the other side, you have the option, you have the opportunity to learn all and everything. But it's going to take time. And time is what you have. Just like back at the that one spot, that river up there. They said respect dying earth. I said nope, respect living earth. I'm gonna go back there and argue with them. I'm gonna say no, respect living earth, but try to help out the dying earth, you know. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, how do they know English? If they were the times before English and the Englishman came by, then you know what that means. They don't know English, but they do now. Oops, there's a deer. The spirit. I think we're a lot further than I thought we were to the road. I hear it, but I don't see it. Oh, dang, I'm going to get not lost, but I wanted to go back and see something. I saw a pine tree that I've never seen before. A top of pine tree. Hey, it's the trail. What you know about that? I told you there had to be a trail out here. Those can't be Native American graves, though. Those can't be. Because they would have closed the area off. Fenced it off. 8-foot fences with barbed wire on top. With keep out signs. To keep kids out like me. Who are always looking to make monumental discoveries for the world. Because I'm sick and tired of waiting for the world to do it for us. So we have to go out and try to do it ourselves. Where's that thing at? If that is what it is, bless them. And they know exactly what heaven is. And they always will. Check this thing out. This is definitely reference picture worthy right here. Never seen a pine tree like this before. Look at that thing right here. Someone tried to make a signal tree out of a pine tree. Look at that thing. That's downright cool right there. Didn't know you could do that with a pine tree. Now we know. Dang, bro. They're everywhere. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? You're going to say, that's nothing new to us, man. We already knew what you're going to run into. Now this place. I mean, all the way back until like I'd say 2000, this place was still real country out here. There was probably a house once every mile, spread out. I thought I was going to run into an old home site. Alright, check this out. I told you about this idea in one of my videos on how signal trees, these so-called signal trees, are created. And there's a perfect example right to my left. You're going to say, that's your right, dummy. No, I'm looking. I'm giving you a chance to look too. They probably just came out yesterday. That's fresh right there, where they just moved the logs from the road. They must have something going on down here. Probably just maintenance. But this right here, perfect example about how I think a lot of these, what the heck was that? Like a lot of these signal trees are made out here. You're looking at it right here. If a tree is small enough and it's young enough and a tree gets pulled down next to it, and thus it does what? It pulls the tree down and it makes its own signal tree over time. But it's not just a signal tree. That's what I'm thinking about the spirit and the soul out here. That's why I think that they're still out here making signal trees. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like when they're gone, they work with the laws of nature if they choose to, if they're chosen to. And they stick around and they do what they know they used to do. And a tree that fell over that pulled this one down 22 years ago. And it took time to make a signal tree. And this will be a signal tree in the next 100 years, next 80 years, 50 years. Because it's a white oak. And it's going to take a while to grow. So was it the soul of the ones who used to do this that created this? By acting like a law of nature, becoming a part of the law of nature, becoming part of the land. and they're still making them. And I'm going to come back here 133 years from now and see this thing sitting here, 4 times the size that it is now. And I'm just going to be blown away at something that I'm looking at, as something more authentic than you could ever imagine. Think about that for a while. I mean, I don't know where this goes. I'm going to have to get on historical aerials when I get home to try to figure out what all this was back in like the 1950s, the late 50s. Dang, that's a humongous pile of rocks right there, though. Largest one I've seen so far. Let me go take a look at that thing. Wow, look at that. Dang. Very nice indeed. Very good artist. Now these are all lined up in a row. Look at the size of that. That's one long A line right here. You're going to say, dummy, why didn't you bring your charger? I know, I wasn't really expecting to just kind of explore. And to bring you along with me. Close enough. Yeah, I'm still on park space. I just pinged my location. All this does is go back down towards the lake. The equestrian center. You know what? That's what this probably is, though. It's probably where the horses come out to walk around. And that's it. Man, look at that. Oh, hey, guys. Look at them. Cute. You got a heavenly location. The grass is perfect for chilling. Are you frozen? Come on, follow your friend. No, I don't have a rifle in my hand. Come. See you later. Dang, they got the spot right there. There's the trail. I see it. Good day today. Talk about collapse. Man. Dang. Ain't no way. Find of the day. Dang. Look at this thing right here. Man. Boy. Gotta zoom in on that thing. Gotta get the right angle. Dang, would you look at that? I'm taking pictures. Ready for the wall. Man. Hope you like my little natural art videos. I know they're not much. It's your new home for the next day or two. Hope someone else notices. Because you know I will. Well, what do you know? They do have a map. How far I am away from the main parking lot. Man, what the heck do I get myself into? Cool. No carvings. To go where thousands of men and women have gone before. Top of the dam. Beautiful. Place is kind of packed. Finally, nobody coming, I don't think. Check this out, though. I mean, look what I just sat on. Look at the art in this. Will come in handy for one of my photography ideas. One of my photography, genres. One of my artistic, abstract photography genres. Called The Art of Wear and Tear. Where I go around, I've been working on this thing for about 10 years now. Where I go around looking for things like this. Ranging from anything possible. And you're looking at it. Perfect example of what I'm trying to capture. I mean, look at that spot right there in the center. Look at that. I gotta get some pictures, but there's like 30 people standing around me. They're gonna think Da Vinci's crazy. I just had to go. There was too many people around. Couldn't film, couldn't get any cool pictures of the bench. Hey, it looks like being around Stone Mountain Lake. Cool. Look, we're already transplanted to Stone Mountain. What you know about that? Dang, look at the size of that snake right there. Crap. Boy. What the heck kind of snake is that? Is that a water snake? One of those Midland water snakes. That thing's fat. They don't even see us. Don't ask me how I noticed them. Big. That's a fat joker right there. I mean, look at us. We've been trying to go crazy all day today. That's a beautiful piece right there, though. Man, they did that thing right. Talk about Da Vinci style. Beautiful. Hey, check this place out. Man, dang. I mean, look at this. They got the fence too high. Look at that. Semi-waterfall. I guess I'm just going back to get the charger. I still got to be doing my thing, though. Beautiful out here, though. Look at this. I mean, this is the quickest way back, but it's not the route I want to take. But in order to bring you along with me, I gotta go get the charger. What the heck was that? Spider trying to cross. Hey, there's a boulder up there. It's just like standing up. But it could be anything. %2 on the battery. Had to be an old home site right here. Look how small these trees are right here. Look how leveled off the ground is. But there's a giant tree of life right there. Can't tell if it's a red oak or a white oak. And there's another one right here. That's a white oak. Had to be an old home site. Right next to the trail. Well, this is just an old road. Where people used to live. Where's the chimney? You know what? Talk about having a heart attack. Dang. Like 2 feet away, baby. More like 11 and a half. You scared the crap out of me. Hello? Look, I'm just chilling. No care in the world. See you later. Welcome to the plateau. The highest point out here. Don't know if it's got any historical significance or not. Don't know what the heck that is. All I know is that it's the plateau. Got another one. Perfect. 1% on the battery.